Welcome to the 7th grade video for MS LS1-7 from Molecules to Organisms, Structures and Processes. Let's start by reading the standard and clarifying the expectations for students. So the standard says to develop a model to describe how food is rearranged through chemical reactions, forming new molecules that support growth and or release energy as this matter moves through an organism. What students do need to know. This standard will require the students to see how food molecules are rearranged during digestion to supply the body with nutrients and to release energy. What students do not need to know. The assessment limit does not include the chemical formula for cellular respiration or photosynthesis. So you're not going into the chemical part of it, but you are going into how the particles are broken down and rearranged during digestion. Comparing standards. Let's now explore how the standard will continue in high school and build upon the knowledge learned in middle school. So the middle school standard is to develop a model to describe how food is arranged through chemical reactions, forming new molecules that support growth and or release energy as this matter moves through an organism. In high school, they use a model to illustrate that cellular respiration is a chemical process whereby the bonds of food molecules and oxygen molecules are broken and the bonds in new compounds are formed, resulting in the net transfer of energy. So next we'll start with our phenomenon. And you can share the video clip about did you ever wonder what makes your stomach growl to kind of start their conversation and getting ideas of the digestive system. Resource example number 1 is a role play. So students will simulate what happens to the food as it travels in each of the organs of the digestive system during this role play activity. So there is a link to the slides as well as a link to the student handout that you can do as you go through. It's more of like a demo where you call students up to kind of perform the different functions of the different organs. Resource example number 2. Students will receive numerous items and decide which item is the best representation for each organ. There is a link that includes the directions and the student handout. Resource example number 3. Students will enjoy a cookie and document the journey the cookie takes through their body as it gets digested. So they're going to be creating a comic strip, and there's an example of the comic strip on your slides as well as a link to the student handout. Thanks for listening to the video, and if you have any questions, you can contact the AACPS Science Office at the website below.